Good morning, everybody. Myself, Trisha and today's my topic of explanation is electrostatics, and this is the first chapter of class 12. Okay, so from very basic, we will start. Okay, so let's start. Whenever I heard the term electrostatic, something start with an electric charge. Okay, an electric charge and all those things we have already studied in class 10th also, same thing. So have a look in this. See, when I am saying something as a electrostatics, it is made up of two words, electro and statics. Okay, where electro means this is your electric charge. Okay, electro belongs to this electric charge, and static means something is rest, something in rest. Okay, when I am saying something in rest, that means it is in stationary. Okay, stationary, that is not position is position with respect to time. They are not changing its position, right, in space with respect to time. So uh, when I am studying this electric charge in their stationary position, in static position, then I am studying electrostatic. But if I study these charges in their movement kind, then I will study electricity. Okay, because this is the very basic difference that has been taught, I think, in class 10 to you. But when I am talking about the radiation kind, the charge producing radiations, then I will say that I am talking about electromagnetic waves and all those things come. Okay, but up to right now, we will concentrate our study in electrostatics only. The first topic is electric charge. What did you understand by electric charge? Electric charge, like mass, a fundamental attribute of the particle of the matter is made up of. Because whenever I am studying about any matter, and I'm going inside and inside and inside, I just concluded three fundamental particles. Fundamental particles. What are they? Electron, proton, and neutron. And neutron, when I am talking about neutron, we are saying that they are chargeless quantity, right? Chargeless quantities. But this is positive one, and this is your negatively charged, right? So what I am trying to say, the charge is the physical property of any fundamental particle. Okay, so and the SI unit is coulomb. Okay, so charge is the intrinsic property of any particles. Whatever the particle we are existed, it is a fundamental property. Okay, now when I'm saying the nature of interaction of the charges, so the charges can nature depend, we have positive or negative. Okay, we have positive or negative, that only I'm saying. See this example, when the bulb start glowing comes when the charge is in motion, means there is a motion of the electric current, and current flows positive to negative. All this has been taught in class 12, but since I'm starting with the very basics, so I'm discussing all these points. Okay, now next side comes for in normal atoms. When I am saying every basic particles is made up of charges, that is positive or negative or something like that, then why we are not feeling any current whenever we are touching any matter or any object or anything like that? The reason behind this is only that everything is electrically neutral. Everything is electrically neutral, that is number of positive charges are present is equal to number of negative charge. So when I'm saying it is a neutral, then I'm saying that positive charges are equal to number of negative charges, right? माने कि अगर we have 5 electrons, then we also have 5 protons, so they make it neutral. Hmm. And the charge of is plus E, right? We know that. What is its value? 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. So this is the value. Okay, fine. But when I'm saying that it is electrically neutral, that means both the number of charges are equal, and that's why it is neutral in normal condition. But when I'm saying whenever you rub something, just like a woolen thread or ebonite rod or your plastic scales, and we feel sudden a charge shut up, right? Something happens to our hand. This is what? This is charged. the body become charged. How can the body become charged? Actually, the body become charged because we rubbed it. Because we rubbed. I will explain in the further slides this thing also. But just initialization, you know this thing. Okay. So I can say if a body loses one electron, means I am saying this is one body and it have plus 5 protons and plus sorry and 5 electrons. Initially it is neutral. Okay, by somehow means of activities, this body loses one electron. Okay, this body loses one electron. Then how many electrons this body left only 4 electrons, right? When I am saying it is left 4 electrons and 5 protons, now the final condition, then I will say the body is now become a positively charged body. Means after losing an electron, the body becomes positively charged, whereas a body gains electrons. Means for any instant I have gained 1 electron, means 6 electrons and 5 protons, then the negative amount of charge inside the body is more than the positive amount. So it will be your what? It will be your negatively charged body. Okay, negatively charged body. So see this one, I have just right now told you that is the value of 1 electron basic unit of charge is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. If I am saying minus 1.6, then I am saying the charge of the electron. If I am saying plus, then it is your proton. Okay, fine. Now see this experiment. This experiment is what? There is a one glass rod and there is one is sticked and one is like this way. Okay, now see there is one ebonite rod also. Now we say that every matter is consist of your atom. Every matter is consist of atom. Now I told you. Okay, so when I am start demonstrating this experiment, I will say that this is one glass rod and it is rubbed with a silk cloth, right? And then again when I bring another glass rod, it will start repulsing. Okay, it will start repulsion. They will repel each other. Okay, but if I am doing, this is the nature, means if I am saying that it is your glass, or initially I rub this ebonite rod with fur and then I start bringing another ebonite rod, they will start repulsion, they will repelling each other. Why? Because if I am taking one positive charge body to another positively charged body, they are like charges, right? They will be like charges, and like charges, nature is repulsion. Nature is repulsion. They will start repel each other. Okay, but if I am bringing unlike charges, that is material is positively charged and I am bringing a negatively charged material or object, I will say they are unlike charges. Unlike charges. And these unlike charges, nature is your attractive. What is attractive? Okay, so see this one glass rod and I am bringing that ebonite rod. Glass rod is rubbed with silk and ebonite rod is rubbed with fur. Both get charged, both get charged, and they are unlike charges, so that's why they are attracting each other. Okay, they are attracting each other. See, um, in this experiment, actually charging of a body is how it is possible. Actually I just want to make you explain this one only. See, charges have one property, that is they not created or never destroyed. They never destroyed, only they transfer one place to another place. Just right now we have shown this thing only. So any ordinary matter or any body as usual, they are only neutral because the number of atoms, protons and electrons are same. But when I am saying that they are now the body becomes charged as positive or negative, actually what is happening, the charge are redistributed, or I can say electron is either transferred. Okay, so when an electron is get transferred from the body where it is loose, it is become positively, and from the body where it is gained, it become negatively. Okay, this one is your loose electron body and this one is your gained electron body. So they just become your transfer of charges, and there is a redistribution of charges. Okay, there occurs a redistribution of charges. Hmm? So this is a very important, that how can I charge a body to a negatively, by just some electrons is given to it, it is gained. And how a body can be positively charged, we just take out some electrons from that, means the body should lose some electrons, right? Okay, now work function of a body. What did you mean by work? When I am saying the work function of a body, it means that the amount of work done by a body to remove one electron from its surface. Actually, see what happened. There is one core where protons is seated. Protons plus neutron, and we say it as a nucleus. It is a structure that you have been already read in class 9 or 10. And there is some orbits where the electrons are just revolving, and we have certain amount of electrons according to the atomic number, that is okay. So I can't able to remove the charge particle from its center core, right? I can remove the charge particles from its orbits, outer orbits, right? That is sustains in their surface, that is sustains in their surface. So I can say that I can remove the charges, or I can remove only electrons from the surface only, and make it positively charged to that body. Or if it is transferred to another body, then I will say that it is making the negatively charged body. So the amount of work done on a body in order to remove electron from its surface, okay, it is very easier, and the work function, or the amount of work is very low. Okay, so suppose I rubbed two bodies, A and B, okay, and there is a net electron transfer takes place from A to B. A to B, there is an electron transfer takes place. When A to B is electron transfer is taking place, then A loses electrons, and B what? Gains electrons. So when B is gaining electrons, that means it work function is enhanced, and it is more. Okay, it is more. So I can say that during charging, one body becomes positively charged and one body is becoming negatively charged. Okay, and how can I charge this body? By three methods. One is frictional, conduction and induction. Frictional, conduction and induction. Okay, so when I am saying charging by friction, okay, that means electrons are transferred from one body to another body. I am making the body positively charged, and the other body from where the electron is get transferred, that is the body gained the electron, they become negatively charged. So I am just rubbing them. For example, just right now I explained one experiment where I am rubbing the glass rod by silk, or I am rubbing the ebonite rod by fur. Okay, so this is your what? This is your example of friction, by which I am making the material as a charged body. So when I am rubbing an ebonite rod with a wool, I make it negatively charged. Okay, so wool becomes your positively charged body, and the charge just transfers from wool to ebonite rod, and ebonite rod becomes negatively charged. Okay, ebonite rod become negatively charged. How can I explain this thing? Suppose that this is your small wool, or and this is your ebonite rod. Okay, this is your ebonite. When I am doing rubbing process, this wool loses electrons. So what happened? uh, it become positively charged body, and this ebonite rod, this one is your wool, okay, and this one is your ebonite rod. So during this frictional process of charging, um, what I get, this body gained and becomes negatively charged body. Okay, I hope you understand this thing. Thank you.